Hello, my name is Charles Miller, and my associates Wakili, Delilah, and I will be discussing the country of Belize and our marketing strategy to introduce cream cheese to the market.
The country that we decided to focus on is Belize. It's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. The country can't help but to attract millions of tourists a year. From the islands to the food to the fun activities, there's always something to do and try in Belize. As beautiful as that country may seem, we have to remember that unlike America, it's still a developing country. A developing country is a poor agricultural country that is seeking to become more advanced economically and socially. So it should come as no surprise to know that there would be a few things missing in that developing country that Americans may take for granted. Now, here's some facts about Belize. Most of the income from Belize comes from agriculture, tourism, and services, agriculture being the number one. The entire Belize economy is about the size of the economy of a small town of 25,000 people in the US. That's not too good. Before we get started on what we want to introduce to Belize, let's focus on the market trends and compare them with Belize and America. Let's start off with America. So, America is always changing its marketing trends, but as of right now, the market trends are content, chatbots, and artificial intelligence. Content is basically a type of marketing that involves the creation and sharing of online material like videos, blogs, social media that does not explicitly promote a brand, but it's intended to stimulate interest in its products or services. Now, what a chatbot is basically when you go onto a website and you're there for a little bit and a little box pops up and it says, "Do you need help with anything? Can we help you with anything? Can we direct you with anything?" And then you'll type in whatever you're having an issue with and it can help you. Basically, it'll chat with you. It's a chatbot. Then the last thing was artificial intelligence. And that is a computer system that's able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, like visual perception, speech recognition, stuff like that. However, the computer does that. So as you can see, America is big in digital marketing and just internet and just, things that are online. Now, when we take a look at Belize, the funny thing is, since 2015, there's been a 105% increase in the use of internet, which is one of the main methods we will be using to integrate our product with Belize. We've decided to go ahead and introduce cream cheese to Belize. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doesn't Belize already have cream cheese? Unfortunately, the answer is no. We must keep in mind that no matter how beautiful and fun Belize is, it is still a developing country, so they are not as advanced as America is. Belize's weather, which is generally tropical, humid, and jungle-like, it stuns the production of cheese, milk, and cream and cheese altogether. Keeping in mind that Belize imports more than they export, as well as digital marketing being a common characteristic we both share, the introduction of cream cheese can't help but to go right. The weather may not make a good place for the production of cream cheese there, but the high usage of digital marketing will make an excellent source for importing from us since we produce lots of cream cheese. Belize's use of the internet is definitely going to be a high point for us. Everything can possibly be handled online. So this is including marketing, promotions, shipping, ads, etc. This works in both countries' favors because since agriculture is number one in Belize, now they've added an additional thing on the menu. They can add it in their sweets, in their food, in their production, however they want to use it. Now they have an additional thing. And America's benefits because now we're profiting from Belize's weather and their purchases. So it's a win-win situation when it comes to this.
Based on what we've found on Belize so far, we believe we've come up with a marketing strategy in order to successfully break into an untapped market. Luckily, we have some positive things going for us. For starters, there shouldn't be much competition, if any. We also have the capital to penetrate the market. With the high rise of internet usage in Belize, the internet will make communicating with potential customers, both individuals and wholesalers, and advertising much easier. Even though Belize doesn't have the accepted weather conditions to produce cheese, advertising via the internet and being able to import through multiple channels of distribution will be able to get us around that part. Using the internet to our advantage, we intend on reaching out to potential customers about our products. We also plan to export samples of our products and hand them out to local retailers in order to get a first-hand look on how the locals like our products. From there, we will make any necessary adjustments to any flaw that would keep our potential customers from buying our product. This will also help to create brand awareness. Once we get our product out there to where Belize knows about us, We intend to start a relationship with different channels of distribution in order to distribute our product. We already have exporters ready here in the States, but we will need to work with importers in Belize to receive our products. We will also need to work with different retailers to not only hold our products, but to advertise them as well. With distribution taken care of, we will heavily market our products and show the people of Belize why they need it. Staying current with our strategy will help us determine if something isn't working and if we need to make any changes. Because this is an untapped market, we're hoping that with aggressive marketing we can capture the interest of an entire target market for our products to take off. With planning our marketing strategy, we do have a target market in mind. Cream cheese is a rather inexpensive product and has many uses for cooking and baking. Many people at different ages, genders, wage gaps, education, etc. purchase cream cheese for different reasons. Essentially, all different kinds of people use cream cheese. For this reason, we will be targeting everyone of Belize as potential customers. Everyone loves to eat, and that's reason enough to spark interest with our product. For those who enjoy cooking and baking, they should especially be interested in our product. In order to really sell our product, we will have to carefully design and advertise what our product is, how it can be used, and why they should want it. For our product, we will design it in a way that appeals to the locals in every way we can make it, especially making sure it doesn't offend any of their cultural values. We will make our product affordable enough for those interested to want to buy it, but also not price it too low to show that our brand isn't some generic brand, that we take pride in our product. We would like to be sold in as many retailers and wholesalers as possible while doing most of our selling online. Online is also where the majority of our promotions will be held, with the rest done in any retailers we work with, even wholesalers. Whatever the needs of our customers are, we can adjust our strategy in order to make it work.
The marketing mix includes the 4 P's of marketing, which are product, place, price, and promotion. It can be described as a combination of factors that can be controlled by a company to influence consumers to purchase its products. We will continue on the next slides talking about each P of marketing individually. The first P of marketing is product. What is the product we are selling? We are selling cream cheese, which is a soft, usually mild tasting, fresh cheese made from milk and cream. Once cream cheese is opened, it will last for another 2 to 4 weeks in the refrigerator before beginning to spoil. Fun fact, it is the predominant flavor profile for cheesecake. It's also why cheesecake is so rich and thick. It is important to identify potential buyers so that we know the market to which we are selling our product to. For ours, it can be anybody who cooks, or including cooks or chefs, as well as the restaurants, because the restaurants are going to be one of the main suppliers that need it if it's introduced into the market. Grocery stores and wholesalers are also a key element because they distribute to the average consumer. Everyday citizens of Belize, once they try it, they might want access to it, as well as previously spoken diabetics because of its sugar-free element. When using product in the marketing mix, there are 2 crucial elements to understand. What is the purpose of the product? And this is also an opportunity to identify potential buyers. The purpose of our product, including its benefits and features, are it is a substitute for other dairy products like mayo, sour cream, or crema. Crema is a cream that most Latin American countries use in like tacos, or as a topping for nachos. It works predominantly as sour cream. Cream cheese is also a thickening agent for sauces. Its also sugar-free component makes it a great snack for diabetics. It can also add a tangy element to desserts, like previously spoken, cheesecake. Or in Mexico, we use it for empanadas de queso, empanadas with cream cheese sweetened stuffed filling. The second P of the marketing mix would be place. Where are we selling the product and how is it going to get there? First off, to get there, the channel distribution that would be best would be by water because of the low cost of the product. And also, the Gulf of Mexico gives us a great path to get there in one straightaway. And once we get to Belize, where are we going to sell it? Some of the most populated cities are on the beach due to tourism. This would limit the channel of distribution to just water and maybe a short drive delivery once on land. But if the predominant population is on the beach, why go further inland when we can just sell and make most of our profit on the beach without expending more shipping costs? The third P of the marketing mix is price. What will our end consumer pay for cream cheese? The goal of setting the right price is to choose a price that's high enough to meet optimum profits while still being low enough that the consumer will be willing to pay that amount for the good. Some things to keep in mind that will cut costs for us would be subsidiaries, which is amount fixed that the government gives to farmers so that the price of dairy stays pretty low. This includes the milk used in making cream cheese. Also, if we manufacture from a large corporation that can make multiple cheeses so that the variable cost will be low, this creates room for a bigger profit when shipping the cream cheese out to another country. When the marketing mix is valid and working, the slight raise in percentage of price for transportation and making the product shouldn't affect the views of end consumers negatively. This shouldn't raise the price too high to where people in Belize don't even want to try the product. But it will also be profitable at the price we are quoting them. The last P in the marketing mix is promotion. This can be described as the communication we choose to use to get the attention of our consumer. This is a very important process because this is the first impression our consumer will have of us. A couple of examples are advertising, which can include billboards or even TV commercials. Sales promotions, like samples at the grocery store, are a great incentive to try the product. We can also include special offers like free shipping on first orders once people are interested. Public relations are maybe we put together a community breakfast with bagels and cream cheese so that they try something to pair with the product that they already have in their everyday lives. Digital can include social media, reviews, and promo sets. We can send out maybe some product to influencers and they can post about the product in return. Personal selling would be perhaps sending someone out to grocery stores to ask for shelf space and distribution. This could be an example of personal selling. What we want to keep in mind is to specify two things: the audience we want to reach, which includes the average consumer, chefs and cooks, and diabetics. Also, the message we want to say. We want to say cream cheese is creamy, it's sugar-free. It can complement many recipes and be very versatile when using. To sum up the 4 P's of marketing in the marketing mix, when the public of Belize gains knowledge of the product and the benefits as well as tries it for itself, they will be able to be familiar with the product and start forming opinions like if they like it or dislike it, and share those opinions with other people. If we offer the product in the most populated cities, it will reach the most audience for the least amount of shipping cost. When we offer promotions that get the consumer interested in the product, the average low price of the product should be incentive for everybody to try it if they haven't yet. This is how the marketing mix will positively impact our cream cheese infiltration into Belize.